Okay, I am showing you a teacher-student conference, and this is an argumentative essay about manners. So we are conferencing on the planner, and we're going to be looking at the E, or the explain, which we used Post-it notes for this to show the different colors. So can you please read to me what you wrote for your RA?
Manners matter, in my opinion, because manners are important for life to be respected, healthy, and successful.
Okay, so this is where you summarized your reasons after you gave your claim, correct?
Yes.
Okay, now show me your first reason.
Respect.
Okay, and what evidence did you pull from the passage?
Whether you're holding a door for someone or giving up your seat for an elderly person.
Okay, that's a great example from the passage. And then you had to explain how that proves your answer or how it shows your opinion that manners are important. So what did you write for your green?
Having good manners feels good for you and others.
Okay, so that's true. And that kind of goes back to respect, because if it makes you feel good, then it kind of goes with respect. Is that what you were thinking?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So we're just going to add a little bit more to this. What you have is great. We're just going to add on a little bit more detail. So what could you add to this sentence? Like what is something that you think in your life or that you know about this sentence about holding a door for someone or giving up your seat for an elderly person? What does that make you think about in your life, or what do you know about that?
I would know that would make them happy and feel like you're a respectful person, and maybe later in life they can help you.
Okay, so let's write. I like what you said about how it can make you, the part about the special. So let's add on that with, see if you can write that there. And if we run out of room, we can open up the Post-it note because it's folded. Try to do that with one hand. But anyway, go ahead and tell me what you're going to write there.
I'm going to write here, what I'm going to say.
Tell me your sentence that you're thinking about writing.
Can I do it all, the whole thing?
You want to write it?
No, I want to say the whole thing was the...
Okay, sounds good.
Having good manners feels good for you and others. So you feel respected and they can respect you maybe later in life.
Okay, so I like that. Let's try not to use the same word you used here, which was respect. Maybe we could stick with that idea, but use the word special. Or what you said about helping them later in life, right? Okay, so let's write that.
Having good manners feels good for you and others, so you can feel special and maybe they can help you later on in life.
Okay, good job. So that is a better explanation. You see how you added some details to that? Mm-hmm. Okay, good job. Now we're going to look at the next one. So this one you put healthy.
Yep.
You put
protect people around you from getting sick, coughing your arm. But I wasn't able to.
Okay, so coughing. So it did talk about in the passage that people covered their mouth when they cough, right? Mm-hmm. So this one is kind of similar to your text evidence, right? So let's revise this. Let's take this off for now. We'll look at that in a minute. And this is kind of more like going with the blue, right?
Yeah.
So instead of repeating what the blue is, let's think of something that comes from your brain that you can write that explains all of this. Something that you can either add that was not in the passage, or something that you think about this. What are you thinking that you could write for the explain?
To stop sicknesses from happening and to help from more people getting more sick.
Okay, so you said that here. You said protects people around you from getting sick. So you already said that. So can you think of something different that is still backing up why that proves that manners keep you healthy?
I would think that it would be, can you pause it for a second?
Okay, so we paused and we were talking about that you had an idea. Tell me your idea about viruses that you were going to write here.
Using manners can help viruses not to spread.
Okay, good job. So that came from your own brain, and that was not in the passage, but it does have to do with covering your mouth and coughing in your arm. And because of that, you're not going to spread viruses. So you're explaining that what would happen if you do this. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, and then we're just going to quickly look at, we're not going to write it right now just because we're doing the video. We're going to just say it out loud. But your last reason is successful. And then tell me what evidence you put for that one.
I would say, I said kids with good manners become more successful than adults.
Okay, so that was from the passage?
Yes.
Okay, so then your explain was?
Kids will have better lives with good manners.
Okay, so what are you trying to say about that? Why do you think manners could make you successful?
Because having good manners can also help you learn things instead of just playing a video game all day.
How does manners help you with that?
Because if you have manners, you can also think about studying or doing something else instead of just staying on your games.
But what does that have to do with manners?
Because if you stay on your games, it's improper and it doesn't help.
Okay, but we're talking about being successful in life by using manners. So what is an example that you can think of someone using manners?
I would say maybe a kid who's helping his parents.
Okay, so how would helping your parents or using manners help you to like get a job or be successful or when you're an adult? How would that help you?
Like you're being kind instead of being a mean person. Someone won't hire a mean person.
Okay, good. So let's write something about that for the explain. And we're not going to write it now, but tell me what you would say.
I would say that good manners also help to be successful because you can also be kind instead of being mean.
So let's start with we would start with being kind. So tell me your idea.
Being kind will help to get a successful job in life.
Okay, but let's tell how that would work.
I would say being kind will help to get a successful job in life because you would be kind and no one wants to hire a mean employee.
Okay, good job. So we'll work on making that into a sentence, and I'm going to pause it. Okay, tell us what you wrote for your sentence.
Being kind will help you get a job because no one wants to hire a mean employee.
Okay, great. And see how that came from your brain, not from the passage, but you're kind of explaining how it's all connected and how successful goes with making you a successful adult. That was from the text. But then this kind of explains how it's connected, right?
Yes.
Okay, now read your conclusion.
In conclusion, these are
the reasons
that manners matter because because we need to be respected, healthy, successful in life. These are the main reasons.
These are important for life.
Okay. I can't read this.
That's okay. So see how you have the word life twice?
Yeah.
So could you think of another word for that so it doesn't repeat?
From the future.
Oh, I like that. So let's change life. Let's change the word life to the future. Okay. And then what you're going to do next is you're going to type this on the computer. Okay. And if you have any trouble reading what you wrote, you can always come and talk to me.
Typed it.
And we're going to, okay, so you already started typing it? Great. And then you're going to type it, and then you're going to meet with me again. Okay, great job.